guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, the Bright Side girl, and today we're going to be doing a January book haul. Now, I think I got a lot of these like November, December, and January. I just didn't have time to do a book haul, so this is an exceptionally large book haul to start off the new year, which is not good because I'm actually finishing up switching out my bookshelves back to normal. And while I'm doing that, I am editing the app that I use to organize them. I'll link it down below. I just want to warn you guys that it's very, very glitchy. Like if you delete a book, sometimes it'll just take you out of the app. But I like the categories the best, and I like the way that it shows the covers. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I'm updating that for my to be read books and the amount that I have, and it is looking really bad. I didn't do a giant end of the year unhaul this year like I normally do, and honestly I'm not really in the mood to. Like, my shelves are new and full and they look great, but it's a whole thing, so probably won't be hauling this much for a little bit. Fingers crossed. But yeah, we're just gonna get started. First, we're gonna talk about a couple things I got for Christmas. People don't really buy me books for Christmas because of this situation, and because I can find books so cheaply. Usually I don't want people to spend a lot of money on books for me because then I feel bad if I wind up seeing it for like $4 somewhere else. But my friend Brittany sent me a couple things. Speaking of, I also was saving some books to do another young adult swap video, but I didn't take good notes, so I don't remember exactly who sent me everything. So I'm including them in this video, and I'll just kind of mention it if I remember who sent me what. So anyway, so my friend Brittany for Christmas sent me this, The Art of Disney Princesses Celebrating Jasmine from Disney. I mean, it's really cool. It's just like a big coffee table art book that she found. And it has some really cool art in it. A lot of Jasmine, but like all the other princesses too. So, love that. Something that I can add to my book list that I don't have to like read, which is always good. Then Brittany also sent me a copy of 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea classic. This one also like includes a full colored map and some really pretty pictures in it. Really nice. And it's got like pretty orange sprayed edges as well. Love. I haven't read that one. And then she sent me Sense and Sensibility, but it's like a fold your own book craft, you know, to create those like pages, which I'm very excited about. Hopefully do this fairly soon. Then I can like set it on my shelves and have this like gold decorative foldy book. Then I was sent Mermaid of Venice by Jinsey Lumpkin, who I met on Instagram when I was doing like Mermaid Marathon. She kind of found me that way. This is a self-published book sent to me by the author. I read it and I think I reviewed it in like July or August, so I'll link that video up here if you guys want to check it out. I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit. It's about a mermaid that is a serial killer. Not like my favorite ever, but it was really fun, and I am excited to read the next one, and the cover's amazing. Then my friend Marie, who is on Instagram, sent me this What We Devour by Lindsay Miller. So this is Lindsay Miller's newest book, and I actually collected like all of her books almost this month. I have like Mask of Shadows and a bunch of other ones. So this is a paperback copy. She didn't want this one, and it came in like a bookish box. It says, if you can't tame your demons, set them free. So this is going to go in my spooky section. I don't really know anything about it, but it looks really cool. My friend Brittany also sent me Embrace by Jessica Shervington. I believe this is one of her favorite Angel series. This is part of a trilogy. I haven't read a lot of Angel books, so adding this to the TBR. My friend JJ sent me The Never Tilting World by Ren Chiapeko because she was unhauling some books and she just didn't want this one, and I recently read and loved the Bone Witch series, so now I want all of Ren Chiapeko's books. I don't know anything about this other than that Ren wrote it, and I think it's about a demoness and a goddess. So it sounds very cool. My friend JJ also sent me A Vow So Bold and Deadly, which is the last in the Bridget Khmer trilogy. I hope I'm saying her name right. I actually haven't started this trilogy yet, but she really loves it and she wanted me to have the complete set, and it's beautiful and I'm very excited about it. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling trilogy, which is really excellent. So hopefully we'll get to this year. Speaking of angel reads, I found, rehauling for like the third time, Silence and Finale from the Hush Hush series. So I think I have them all now in hardback again for like the third time. I keep getting mixed reviews from people telling me to read them or not, but they're making a TV show, I guess, or a movie about Hush Hush. So now I have like a bigger excuse to try them out. And I found these two for $1, so picked them up. I got The Last Crow Conspiracy by Rosalind Eves. I think this is part of Blood Rose Rebellion series, and I think it's the third one, so I need the second one now. It just looks like a really neat fantasy series. Super excited to find The School for Good and Evil, One True King. This is book 6 in the series. I really loved the first 2 of this series. It's about a school for good and a school for evil. It's a middle grade, and one girl goes to one girl goes to the other, and it's not what they thought would happen. And I really need to read the rest. This is also becoming a TV show that I am so excited for. It's got kind of Harry Potter vibes, but it's definitely its own thing. Netflix is doing it, and they usually do a really great job. So I need to continue on with the series because I really loved the first 2. Shadow Cry by Jenna Burtonshaw. So, Deathly Curse, An Ancient Secret. I don't know anything about it, but the cover looks neat, right? This one I got yesterday at Dollar Tree. So check your local Dollar Tree because sometimes they get some really cool books. This is The Tangled Lands by Paula... I don't know how to pronounce her name. So, this is about a decaying empire and magic that's destroying it, and they're trying to fix it. It sounds really cool. It's very shiny. Yeah, I got it for $1.25 now at Dollar Tree, so I went ahead and picked it up. JJ also sent me her copy of Fable by Adrienne Young. This is one that we read around Mermaid Marathon time. I think I read it during Mermaid Marathon, which is my mermaid and ocean piratey themed readathon. This is a full-on swashbuckling pirate tale. You've got a pirate's daughter in an island and treasure and all kinds of wonderful things, so I highly recommend it. I need to read the next one in the duology because I'm excited about it. I purchased from Thrift Books, I think, Fate of the Fallen by Kel Cade. This is a book of the month edition. I love this book so much. It's so good. It's an adult fantasy with a twist on the chosen one trope. It's really funny. It has a lot of detail, but it's very easy to follow. I listened to it on audio and I loved it so much that I bought myself a copy because the second book's coming out in March. It's going to be one of my most anticipated releases. Video to come. It's very unique and I just enjoyed it so much. I still think about it. It's been like 2 years, so I'm going to reread this one here pretty soon, but definitely check this one out. Another Dollar Tree find, City of Bastards. This is part 2 of the Royal Bastards. Again, I don't know much about it, but it seems cool. Rehauling Game of Thrones. I read like 200 pages of this and I decided that I didn't want to, but now I want to again. I don't think I'm going to read like all of them anytime soon, but I definitely want to at least finish this first one because the show is one of my all-time favorite TV shows until the end. We won't talk about that, but yeah. Hauling again. The Winter People by Rebecca L. Purdy. The nights are about to get much darker. I hauled this because it's winter time and I was in a winter reading mood and it was $1 at Book Off, so that's all I know. I got Jane Steele by Lindsay Fay. Me and this book have a whole journey. So this is about Jane Eyre as a serial killer. I don't know if it's modern or if it's set still like in Jane Eyre times, but I traded this for Capturing the Devil from Carrie Maniscalco because I really wanted to read the last book like right when it came out. That was a mistake because I could have easily found it somewhere else and this one was harder to find. So I found it finally on Thrift Books and then they mailed it to me. They mailed me one without the dust jacket, even though it said it was in like new condition. Thrift Books can be kind of sketchy like that because you're getting used books from like all over. However, I emailed them and I let them know and they immediately sent me a new copy that is in like new condition. Like really, it's beautiful. It was like $4 and they didn't charge me and they didn't make me send back the other book. So even though it can be kind of sketchy, like contact them. They emailed me right away. I was very impressed. So I'm really excited to have this one again. Definitely gonna read it around the spooky season time. And I think this one's adult. Shatter the Suns, a Last Burning Star novel. I think this might be the third one or the second one in the series. I don't know anything about it really. I've kind of been seeing The Last Star Burning floating around again, so, and the covers are incredible. Wish, this is part of the Fairy Tale Reform School series. I read the first one last year and I enjoyed it, so I think I found this one at Dollar Tree again, so I was glad to pick it up. It's basically about a fairy tale boarding school, which is really cool. They're like learning how to do magic and be a part of fairy tales and things. So very fun, little middle grade series. Shallow Graves by Callie Wallace. Honestly, I was in a spooky mood when I bought this one. And I literally know nothing, but it was, again, at Dollar Tree. The Conference of Birds by Ransom Riggs. This is the 5th Peculiar Children. I think that I have them all now. I've been meaning to finish the series for years because I really enjoyed the first book, but I haven't yet. Then I did 2 trades, or actually my friend Stacy, who is a newer friend, was so kind to send me her copy of Once Upon a Broken Heart. This is the Indigo exclusive edition. She, I guess, ordered a bunch of them, and she said that this one was damaged and asked if I wanted it. I did not see any damage. It is absolutely gorgeous, so thank you, Stacy. I'm very excited because this is not the continuation of Caraval, but like the next up in Caraval, like years in the future. And I loved Caraval, the trilogy. So I'm actually starting this one, I think, tomorrow. Then my friend Lindsay traded me, and I don't remember what I sent her, for Empire of the Vampire. I think I gave her like 5 books for this. It's freaking huge. This might be the friggin' biggest book that I own. I'm very intimidated by it. I'm determined to read all of Jay's books this year. I was hoping to read this last year, but it didn't happen. Definitely gonna do this one on audio, but so excited that I got a hold of it. Then I found a copy of The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I've heard really great things about this, and I love his The Boy Who Called Christmas series. He's a really good author I want to check out more from, and anything to do with the library sounds amazing, so excited to add this to my TBR. And then lastly, at a used local bookstore, I found a brand new copy of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, for $1. I don't know why. I almost didn't see it because honestly this cover and everything is so boring, and my eye is like trained to look for like fun YA, and I almost missed it on the clearance shelf because like why would this be on the clearance shelf? It came out last year. I very rarely find things that are this new, but I lucked out, and I'm really excited because I want to read this really soon because you guys loved this book last year, or a lot of my friends were like, and friends that have totally different reading tastes were like, this was the book. So very, very excited about this one. Okay, you guys, so those are all of the books that I found the last part of December, beginning of January, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I will update you guys with how many TBR books I have here in a video sometime soon. I'm not sure when I'm going to film it. There's still going to be a lot of content coming your way. Some exciting things to come. I'm going to announce some readathons. I've got some other plans, some fun TBR plans for February. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at The Brightside Girl. I'll be doing a little sneak peek of things on there as well. And yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Bright Side.